Guys, my name is Tanner James. You can call me Trinity. It's my song called Red Snow. It's kind of a story, so let's listen to it, right? Jimmy woke up early on a Saturday morning, feeling shivers running down his spine. Because the winter snow was a little too cold, he grabbed his coat and walked outside. He headed down the street, 2 blocks to the east, where his lover would soon be awaiting. And so he stopped at the store to grab a bouquet of red roses to give her. And as he rushed out the door with a pocket full of change, roses in his hand and frost on his face, he turned the other way and saw her standing there. And so he called out her name and running, she came from across the street where he seen her. Little did he know, little did he know, little did he know. Some drunk motherfucker was driving 50 in the 25, and speeding, turning, swerving, his wheels turning, he started flipping, getting dizzy, spinning. He was thinking he made a bad decision. He should've listened to his friends and not fucking driven. Now he falls responsible for killing an innocent woman. Jimmy ran over to hold her, hoping and wishing that she was still alive, till he seen her last breath in the mist. It was like a missile to his heart, the barely felt to miss. I didn't even get a last kiss. He screamed at the top of his lungs as he was trying to resist the tears falling down his face. How could this happen like this? Don't leave me, I need you to stay with me. My life would be purposeless without you, baby. And I know that I'm guilty for not saying that I love you when I do, but now she ain't nothing with the heartbeat. And all he seen was red snow and warm blood on his cold hands. And all he seen was red snow and warm blood on his cold hands. He held it till the body froze, and then he went over to pull the intoxicated driver out of his Corvette that was wrecked. He wrapped his hands around her neck and screamed, "Do you know what you just took from me?" With tears rolling down his cheek, Jimmy started to squeeze until he heard the man struggling to breathe plead. He said, "Please, don't kill me, I have a family. My son's 5 and my daughter is 3. I was fighting with my wife and then she told me to leave, so I headed to the bar and had too much to drink. I know you can't forgive me, but I'm sorry." Then Jimmy released and he slowly fell down to his knees. He turned and looked back at the dead body in deep disbelief, slapping his face, wishing hard that it was all just a dream. And then he heard the loud sirens of 2 police cars and an ambulance rushing to the crime scene. And all they seen was red snow and warm blood on his coat hands, yeah. And all they seen was red snow and warm blood on his coat hands. And Jimmy sat waiting as the cops investigating, interrogating the man who took the life of his lady. Now that she's gone, 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 oh, Jimmy going crazy. And he stayed as they came to take her away and screamed, "Wait, don't leave, I have something to say." He looked into her closed eyes, laid his hand on her face and said, "I love you to my dying day." The paramedics then pulled her away, out of his reach where he thought that she would always stay. Then deep into the midst of this cold Saturday, Jimmy seen the red and blue lines starting to fade. The man in the backseat looked at Jimmy ashamed, cause he knew he was responsible for causing him pain. But even if he prayed, it wouldn't change the fucking fact that he was to blame for the blood on the snow. Cause he drank and he drove, hit a woman on the road, and now he has to tell his kids that daddy's not coming home. And so away they go, and Jimmy waited alone until the cold snow started numbing his bones. He had his back to the ropes, dry spit in his throat, and all that he know was now coming to an end. He was left with no defense to protect him from the mess. Jimmy went and put the roses where she took her last breath. Then he headed for the street, dragging his heavy cold feet, wiping his teary cheeks with his bloody sleeves. He was knees deep into the ice that was giving him frostbite. He completely lost sight of any reason for living life. He was giving up. Now the question was, rope or knife, would he rather get choked or cut? He didn't really give a fuck, he just wanted to die. So he hung from his neck like a star in the sky, and he dangled from the rope with the note that wrote, "Dear love, I'll see you on the other side." And all he seen was red snow and warm blood on his coat hands, yeah. Red snow and warm blood on his coat hands.